Funsopolis, Kentopolis. We didn't just say that totally. What up, Funsie? We are back with another episode. My Wi-Fi is cooking. Thanks to Michelle that
Yes.
time. Shout out Michelle.
Yeah, you're not in the RV right now, right?
No, yeah, I was smart this time and relocated. So
Yeah.
Hey yo.
You guys, you've been in you've been in Des Moines for a week, right?
yeah, I'm in Gannon's house right now. Look at.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Oh. Wait, did he cash that?
Yeah, he cashed it.
Okay. I don't know how does cashing one of those checks work.
No, you can't. That's just like a fake check.
Oh, it's completely fake.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to do that online, like deposit it online? They're like, okay, make sure to get it fully in frame.
Yeah,
This is
fully
the
in
largest
frame.
check
Gotta
ever.
go
Low key, for some
skyscraper.
reason, I just thought that it was real. I guess that makes sense.
They give
'cause
him a
it'd be
real
silly.
check, but
Yeah.
that's like a fun little check, a little funny,
Makes
funny,
sense.
funsy check.
Stoked.
So have you
Um,
played? Have you played Pickard?
No, I've been
Oh.
playing other courses around Pickard.
What's your
I don't
favorite
know.
Des Moines course that you played casually?
Walnut Ridge, Fauches.
Okay.
That was that's where I did doubles. I don't know if anyone who follows me on Instagram,
With Ezra?
which if you don't, you should.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was partners with Ezra, we did doubles. Me, Ezra, Silas Gannon, Sully Cole, and Davey as Callie. So
That's sick.
Did y'all put anything on the line?
pride. Sully and Cole won. They got 19 down. 19 down.
So
That's
I have a
gross.
question for you, Ben. Since being on tour full time and I'm sure playing at least a little bit, do you think you've
Yeah.
gotten better being around the pros so much?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I definitely have. Just watching their disc selection and how they execute stuff. I think, I think I've had more, I haven't had really time to play, but I've had more time to throw in fields because that's all I would have time with sometimes. So I think I am a little more confident in throwing now. I don't know. Something started to click recently where it's it feels better and it feels like I'm actually getting my full I don't know, throw in. Where before my whole thing was I was always so bad at timing. I would always be reaching back and then my front foot would always be 2 seconds later. But I think just being out here, just kind of really trying to focus on it, I am starting to figure that aspect out. And really, if I'll just tell y'all, or if this helps anyone, it's really what helped me was just to coil my shoulders more. I think I was just reaching back way too early. So now I'm just reaching kind of behind me, not behind me. Obviously you got to reach out, but instead of reaching out, I'm just using my arm and shoulders, kind of like Will Shoestrick, how he's So I started doing that, and if it's been feeling good. I've been getting 70 on the tech disc every time now. When I got here, that was a big reason. I was getting 63, 64. I'm what is happening? I used to get so, and then now it's feels good, and yeah. Hopefully that sticks. Me in form. Sometimes it's just some things something does, but so far it's been a week or so, and it's felt really good.
That's what I was going to
Nice.
ask, if that's what you thought it was, because I know you're very, I don't want to call you obsessive about form, but
No, I
think
am.
you get to a certain point where maybe it doesn't feel like it's maybe it's doing more harm than good, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
It sounds like you're still doing that, but the fact that you're just being exposed to, the top resources in our sport. So
Exactly.
that definitely helps.
Yeah, and the reason I've always been obsessed is because the timing thing. I can never figure out timing. I've tried so hard so many times, and I don't know why. But this time, I think, and I know I've said this time a billion times, but this time actually, it feels good. It feels actually my timing actually is good, and I'm really thwapping the disc. I'm talking 500, and my biggest indicator was that I can just walk up now. That was my biggest indicator. Before, my timing was so bad because I would just run up, try and do everything. Now, it's I can't even throw without walking up. So I think that was probably the biggest thing where it's okay, this must be correct because I'm feeling the coil, and then I'm just rotating my shoulders back, legs forward and just thwapping it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get better now and stop thinking about form. That's my biggest thing. Just stop thinking about form.
Heck yeah. Ben, so before we started this, you said that you had something that you wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So let's start there.
Yeah, so chunky discs, guys.
It's happening.
No, but I kind of long to do that. We were talking about dynamic discs last week about like their, I don't know. Someone commented, shout out whoever commented, that the reason they didn't think Ricky didn't sell as much wasn't because of Ricky, was because he didn't like the naming convention, him personally, of dynamic discs. It's like the court justice system. Like it's the police, like they're just are the judge, the felon, the criminal. So I wanted to put you guys on the spot, all of us on the spot, because I haven't thought about this either. Oh, I have before. What would our company be, and what would be the naming convention?
Yikes.
I know that's a
This thing was
lot.
Incredibly broad.
So okay, go ahead, because I have like one that I've thought about before. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Well, I feel like what I would lean towards is what Hooligan does, and I would just do brain rot, like the skibbity.
The skibby scuba.
Dude,
Sully, you can think about this too.
I'm leaving the podcast for that one answer.
If you were to start a company,
That's like
what
what comes into my mind right away, I would say. Because, like, I feel like Innova went down the animal route.
Yes,
Discmania
exactly.
and Prodigy already did, like, the kind of technical, like, just numbers kind of route. Like, that's just, like, the baseline kind of thing. Then, MVP's kind of, like, science-ish, I would say.
They are.
Yeah.
I think that is their
very physics.
yeah, science.
Yeah.
I think
And then Discraft's kind of just all over the place, I would say. Like, kinda,
random cyclone, nuke.
Paul's is like Greek mythology, so Greek mythology is a really cool one, but I would say he's kind of claimed that. So I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, this is like a corny answer and probably not like the real one, but doing things that referenced like video
Geese.
games, I think would be super cool because I think it would play into a large market.
Pokemon?
That's smart.
What if you did Pokemon?
You can't just straight up do a Pokemon's name.
Really?
You can come up with one.
Trademarked?
The
I don't know
Schmogendorf.
if it is, but I feel like it's a little too
It
on the
definitely
nose,
is.
maybe. So
No,
there
it's
might
so
be like
trademarked.
there might be like some names of certain things in video games. Like you're not just going to be straight up like, yo, the chunky discs Zelda,
Or you,
But-
like the
but-
final blow, or what is it? The finisher move.
but things that are related to maybe like people that understand like where a certain reference comes from in like a video game or movie. I
The
think something
chunky
like that.
discs Kamehameha.
Dude, Sajko, you're on to something there, and someone's gonna see that idea. I guarantee it. So, unless you're
I
planning on
agree.
doing with this company,
I actually really like that because I think there's
like
a lot
pop
of
culture references.
there's a lot of opportunities for something like that. Like there's Marvel, there's comics, there's also just regular video games. Like I feel like it's all that whole universe can be utilized for disc names.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I
think
love that.
I think you could do it one of two ways. I think you could be very on the nose, which I feel like is a little cash grabby, corny, but I'm sure it would still do really well. Or there's like the more tasteful, like subtle way of doing it, where it's never directly saying what it is, but for people that know what it is, they're like, yeah, that's.
Do you have
console.
any examples, or is it more like just gut feeling? Like you could come up with something that's not.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, you could. I mean, if you want to be straight up dweebus, and there's two listeners that are probably enjoying this right now. I don't know, like, if you ever played Halo before, just off the top of my head. So, like, the armor that the dude wears is called Mjolnir, something like that.
Oh, isn't that what
So, like-
Thor's hammer's called?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So, like, and
Yeah.
maybe, I mean, who knows?
That would
Maybe
be a cool
Viking
name.
Discs has that name already used.
True.
Like, I've never thrown any Viking Discs.
True.
But, again, just a random example. I mean, if any of you guys, meaning like the listeners, have better answers or ones that you think could be cool, please let us know. And everyone will roast or, I don't know, what's the opposite of roast? praise you. There you go. But that's a good question, Ben. I mean, do you pretty much...
I have one.
Yeah, do you have what's your answer?
So back in the day, this kid, one of the first times I played disc golf, in like 2015, I think. I played like disc golf 10 times from 2015 to 2017. But one of the first times I played with this kid called Cody Berman. He was from my high school. And after we graduated, he started a disc company. It's no longer in production. You might have heard of it. It was made by Gateway. So out of Leicester, and I thought it was the sickest naming convention ever. The name was Arsenal Discs. So, like, what's in your arsenal? It's like, and it was called like the Morning Star. He had C4s, the 50 cal, probably one more. I don't know, but
So,
I
like,
thought that
weapons.
was weapons. Yeah, your arsenal. Like, it is actually the sickest, in my opinion, the sickest naming convention of all time, because your discs are your arsenal. Like, what are you going to use to attack the court? The C4 was the putter. So, but since that started taking,
Wait, what happened to it? Why did it stop?
dude, he's a multimillionaire now, very successful.
Because
I
of
think,
the company, right?
No, I think he just found things that were a lot more lucrative than starting a disc golf company, because he started in like 2018. Also, no offense to Cody, but the consensus was the plastic was terrible. I don't know if anyone's been to Maple Hill. There's some Arsenal disc left over, and it's like rock, like rock solid. Like, you could bonk someone on the head with the C4 putter. Like you couldn't break. It was like,
Oh, wait, I have seen the C4 putter before.
yeah, it's like rock. Like, you can't bend it. It's like rock,
no.
Never
rock
felt it.
solid. But that's because I think he went to a different company at first, and then he realized, oh my goodness, that didn't work out. So then he started going to Gateway. But then by the time he's at Gateway, it's kind of fizzling out, I think. But yeah, it was like you could, if there's probably some at Maple Hill. It was like, I can't even describe the feeling. But think of a sheet of wood, knock on it, and that's how rock solid the discs were. So that's why. But dude, props to him. That started his kind of entrepreneurship journey to now where he's at now, multi-millionaire, and he's only like 2 years older than me, 20.
What
27,
does he
so.
do? Do you know what he does?
Yeah, so he does
Day trading.
no, he believe it or not, he sells courses. But it's not like that guru.
Andrew
No,
Tate.
no, it's not like that Forex. It's actually like a very successful, very worthwhile course. He has a group. Basically, it's a course, but you get into this Facebook group, and it's about selling digital products on Etsy. That's how he got his start. Obviously, he's in real estate now and a bunch of different things, Airbnb. But the real moneymaker was digital products on Etsy, like baby's calendar and stuff like that, where you just can buy it once or make it once, put it on Etsy, and it's a digital download, so it's like $4 a thing. But like, it's recurring. So if your product's like super popular, it's just one, like, you just make it once, and if you're like, I said that already, but I'm trying to explain it. And then it just like, it's like $4. Let's for example, I just bought a Minion Eye embroidery design. It was $3. That guy who made it one time probably has over 1,000 sales. That's $3,000. So stuff like that. He teaches how people can make passive income by doing digital products on Etsy. And he started that and was very successful. And then he started teaching others with it. And now his community's crushing it. He's like 1,000 people in his Facebook community, and they're all making money, passive income. So that's why I say, like, it's not like he was like day trading or anything like that. He actually found like a really cool niche that like no one was really doing, and executed on it.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said courses, the disc golf in me thought that he was going to places, being like, "Look, now disc golf is taking off," and like putting courses in the ground.
That's originally what I thought as well. Since this is a disc golf podcast, I was like,
Oh, that makes
yeah,
sense.
I was like,
He's
he's
Eric
still in
McCabe.
the sport. Let's go.
Yeah. So,
Well, that was a
but
fun topic.
he does a bunch of things. But okay, but it's all right. Now here's mine. Since that's already taken, I would probably do something along the lines and just call it like caliber discs and just take that 50 cal name and just do a bunch of different bullet calibers for the different discs. I would probably run out pretty.
Bullet calibers.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I would do the alphabet, and I would just start with disc
Ooh.
A, and then I would do disc B, and then I would do disc C, and wait for it, disc D. That one's kind of a curveball.
Here we go. Here's
And
the
then
caliber.
we could
I
do
would probably
numbers.
That's true. I would probably run out after like 10 discs, but I could do 22, 9mm. I don't know my bullets. Oh my goodness.
Are you a big gun head? I didn't know.
No,
this about
not
you.
at all. That's why I'm like struggling because I'm just looking up on Google Images.
Well,
Nah,
you could
10
if you went down this
millimeter.
route, you could totally do like the whole defense industry. So you could do like missiles and like
Yeah,
I guess
there
the
you go.
Javelin
Something like
is
that.
probably already a disc. But,
Basically,
like, you could
I
do
like-
the F-22 or the F-35. You know.
Yeah, I just like the idea of it, like the arsenal, like the caliber. I don't know. You guys were way better. Your guys' ideas, but there you go. Yo, sidearm Sai, come say hi to the pod, guys.
Sidearm Sai?
Yo, sidearm. I'm
Yo,
blurry.
this is
Oh,
his
I'm less
second
blurry
time
now.
on the podcast.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm back on the podcast.
Yo, what the heck?
Yeah, I can kind of hear him.
Yo, how? So who's winning? You and Broad or Josh and Gannon?
Here's what I'll say. I've played doubles with Gannon recently, and I've played doubles with Broad recently. And I'm pretty sure Broderick played better than Gannon when I played with Gannon. So I'm not saying we're going to win, but I'm saying Jay Millie's got to bring his A game if they want to win.
All right. I guess I'll have to show up. Response. Hopefully my A game shows up because it hasn't been around for a while.
I'll just say stretch your back because he was playing pretty bad. Ben saw it. I did everything,
Oh yeah, true. It's not, when we played doubles, Silas carried.
and we didn't win. But I did do more than he did. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying who's going to win, but I'm just saying Jay Millie's got to come correct.
I heard you guys might show up in the same outfit. Is this rumor true?
Hopefully.
Ah.
I made us merch. Hopefully it gets here in time.
Dude, it better be the
Are y'all gonna
shortest
be selling
shorts
it?
ever and the highest hat
Yeah.
on your head of all time.
Ah, dude.
We'll
that's so
definitely
cool.
probably have the hats. I don't know what our shorts are going to be, but yeah, I made us some shirts, and we might match hats, so we'll see.
Dude, I love it. That'd be sick.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in.
going to be fire.
We didn't go that hard. Dang. Gannon and I are slacking.
I was just like, I just texted him. I was like, "Hey, would it be fire if we had shirts?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, let me try to make some shirts." So, I think they'll be
Broderick's
done in time.
Broderick's staying with me, so there may be some sabotage involved.
Oh
Who
no!
knows?
He goes to put his shirt on, and it's just all holes throughout the entire shirt.
I just hide his disc golf bag so he can't play. Has to play with random
It's okay.
discs.
Yeah,
He's,
that's
I
fair.
feel like he's a resilient guy. He should be able to.
I honestly think Broderick could show up with just like 3 discs and play just as well as if he had
the
his
vibes
whole
are
bag.
up. Yeah, he'll be fine.
1000%.
Yeah.
I-
Sweet.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess see you in a little bit. See
Hey,
you.
see you on
in
the
a few
course,
days.
man.
Yeah. See you out there.
Peace.
That was sidearm, everyone. Thank you, sidearm.
Silas Schultz
legend.
for anyone that doesn't know who
Silas
Silas Schultz is.
Shellington.
Yeah.
The fifth coolest guy in disc golf.
See that?
Yeah. So
That's
what
what
we were talking about, if you do not know, is the Discmania Challenge tournament is this weekend. It's in Des Moines, Iowa, and for the first time this year, the Disc Golf Pro Tour is doing a Pro-Am event before the actual tournament, where they invited 8 content creators and paired them with 8 professional disc golfers, going head to head. And there's going to be some like special things that we have to do, and should be fun. I don't know. I'm with Gannon, Silas and Broderick, Bodanza and Alden, Robbie
Baldy.
C and Ezra, Aderhold, James makes music with Simon, Trevor and Paul Ulibarri, Brody Smith and Hunter, and then Kona Panis with Christine Jennings and
And Hannah, the party
Hannah
podcast.
Macbeth. Did we miss
Dude,
any?
No, good on you. I think you got all
That's
of them.
it.
Right off
I'm
the
the GOAT.
dome.
Right
Speaking
off
of
the
which,
dome.
we have to talk about USW DGC.
USW.
Most
Yeah.
importantly, the trophy.
Dude. Ben,
No comment.
is there anything? What? Yeah. I mean, what sort of commentary do you have to offer about the trophy specifically?
I feel bad for the artist.
It's supposed to be a
That-
lighthouse,
Do
correct?
you feel bad for the artist?
Well, I feel bad for I feel bad for the artist. I feel bad for everyone involved. I feel bad. I don't. Obviously, that was not the intention. What it looks like, but it's supposed to be a lighthouse. But
Yeah, they're like it's a lighthouse.
I don't know
They're like,
how that got
That's a lighthouse.
QC'd or
For,
passed.
for
or...
those listening that don't understand, the USW DGC, every trophy was a lighthouse made by a local artist, I'd assume.
I have no
and
idea.
It looks a tad bit phallic in nature, and
A tad
that
bit?
is that is as far as we will
Tad
go on that.
The
yeah, I mean, the irony of getting like the women's major and getting the most phallic trophy ever known to mankind.
Pretty crazy. I agree.
It's like, yeah, like you said, Ben. I don't know who okayed that. But yeah, not. To
I mean,
make
hey,
that-
whoever
not to make that
whoever
the
did
focus.
okay it, honestly, props to them.
People are
For
talking about it.
no, props to them for having they probably were just like had a clean mind. They were like, yeah, that's a lighthouse. I'm not thinking about anything else. So props to them for.
I guess, man.
But I feel like you don't even have to have a dirty mind to like to like look at that trophy and be like,
It was probably a
Something's off
situation where the artist was working right up till the buzzer, and then they bring it to the event,
Yeah,
and they're
he's like, "Oh frick, dude!" Or I mean, it would be cool if they had like a woman artist that ended up doing. Who knows?
Yeah.
Don't know anything
Yeah.
about it. But they're
I
just
don't
like,
know
"Oh
either.
no, I'm running out of time." They're like, "Just send it." I just,
He just
no one
put
will
stuff
notice. No one
together.
will notice.
started
Yeah,
slopping the
it-
clay everywhere or whatever it is, glass.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
and they're like, no, like before it like bakes or whatever they do with clay, it like looked like a lighthouse, then it baked, and it just
Oh,
did not look
yes.
like a lighthouse anymore.
Good
It's like when
point.
you cook. It's like when you cook gingerbread cookies, and it's in a shape, and then you cook it, and it's just not that shape anymore.
Oh,
It's the same
incredible
thing.
videos of, like for example, I've seen someone make like Shrek out of cookie dough and then put them in the oven and just see what happens and just slowly melts into absolutely nothing. Like
Mush.
Could never tell what it was, but who knows, man?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be Billy on the street at the Pro Tour event this next week and go around asking everyone in charge
I
to
dare
figure
you.
out who
Why don't you?
greenlit it.
Well, hey, why doesn't content creation idea? Like someone could be that guy, the disc golf Billy on the street. Just
I feel like the disc golf world was kind of that for a little bit.
true, but I meant like just that, like where it's
Yeah,
just
true.
literally each video is just each. Yo, Ganny, come here,
I don't
talk to
know,
the
man.
boys.
Like you maybe could, but I feel like people might view you in a weird light, and I think those videos do really well. But on TikTok, it's always to like, "Yo, what's up?" and they like put the mic in someone's face. Oh, oh,
G Millie, Team G Millie.
Is that what we're going for our team name?
That's what I came up with, right?
No, there's better ones. I'm gonna look through them tonight. All right.
Goliath.
sounds
Dude,
good.
did you
Goliath
finally
Mary.
respond to him after 2 weeks?
He has not.
No, I
to
responded
me.
mentally. I read the message and then thought about it, and then I'm gonna send the response tomorrow.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Sick.
sounds good. At the buzzer. At the
Are you
buzzer.
doing matching attire for the event?
Yeah, what are you wearing, Gannon?
We're not wearing
Need
any
to-
clothes.
Oh,
All right,
I was not filled in on this. I had no clue.
dude just runs away.
All
Goodbye,
right,
Gannon.
that was the number one player in the world. That still
But
blows my
dude,
mind.
That's what's so crazy.
Sully, you wanna come now? All right, we got a Sully interview coming.
Dude.
See, I'm just billioning on the street. I would just go up to pro. This is all you do. You just,
Yo, what is up?
Dude,
Hello.
what I want to say about Sully is that anytime that I've been at like a Pro Tour event and I've been recording, he has always been a gentleman because he'll like see that I'm recording and he'll like look and like wave to me and just like stay like over to the side. No one, I think very few, I could probably count in one hand the number of people that have done that when I'm recording. And he's done it multiple times. So I'm always like, man, Sully. I'm like, that's my boy.
Got you guys. Yeah, I can barely hear it, but yeah, I heard that one. But always, guys.
Yo, what up, Sullivan? I don't think
Jay
we've
Millie, what's up, dude?
ever met before. How
I
are you
know.
doing? Yeah,
Doing pretty good. How are you?
pretty swell.
Right
Sullivan.
on.
Is this your first full year on tour? Is this
Sorry,
your
what'd you
first
say?
full year on tour?
Yep, first full year. Graduated
Nice.
school last May, so I had like the end of the last season last year, then first full year this year.
Nice.
Heck
One of my the guy I just filmed the video with, his name's Jaden Rye. Maybe you guys have
Oh,
met
yeah.
him before. He just finished school as well and just started doing full-time tour as well. So,
Yeah,
I
there's
guess
a
a
couple.
little later.
I don't know. There's a couple more guys in college right now doing college and disc golf right now, but that's the move. Graduate, get your
Yeah.
degree.
What'd you get your degree in?
I did a major in business management and a minor in biblical doctrine.
Ooh.
Let's
Where'd you
go.
go?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go?
Florida College. Shout out.
I
Go
don't think I've
Gators.
heard of it.
Yeah, small private Christian school in Tampa.
Oh, very
Gators
cool.
up.
Yeah, not the Gators.
And are you using your degree out on the course?
No, not right now.
He is
actually-
not spreading the word of God.
Wait. Yeah. I'm using the minor.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I did my internship in school with the Paul Macbeth Foundation.
Oh,
and
that's
so,
really cool.
like, the last 2 years, I've been to Madrid, Spain with them, and then last off season, I was in Montevideo, Uruguay. And so, I've been using that internship and still get to go on some trips with them. And so, it's been really fun and working on designing a course right now. So,
Ooh, number.
Ooh.
Can I say something? Can I like spoil it? Not spoil it. Give a sneak peek.
do you even know?
Number one state park in
Alabama.
Whoa.
Designed by
Bobby C is
Sully.
gonna be stoked.
Wait,
that-
Gannon's back. Gannon wants to be back because he's a follower and he
Gannon-
saw his leader Sully.
Come here. This is my passenger right here.
Oh,
It's the guy that steals my car every morning when I say he can't. We have ice cold Millie Buhr.
Ooh.
that's pretty
That's
fresh.
pretty
Wait,
good.
did you just post that?
I think Gannon should go and read all of these. Wait, who said that?
What, that one?
Yeah, I
don't
read that,
know.
but I didn't realize that was me.
Yeah, we're not reading that. We're not reading that. We're not reading that. That is
Dude,
crazy.
You
was like,
won't. You
yo.
won't.
Okay, we got. Oh, that's a good one.
Wait, Gannon, why aren't you?
I can't even read. I can't even read half these, dude.
Hollow Bones is one.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna lock in. Team. G Millies. I've seen a lot of G Millies. We got a G Billy. We got a Burr Millies.
Cold Cash.
The variations of
Jay
all
Burr.
the same name.
Jelly bean,
Salt and Vinegar, I see.
Tex, and the Slender Kid.
Vanilli Ice Burr Baby.
That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny.
Some people are just not funny. Chili Millie. That's decent.
Ooh, Chili Millie's great.
Actually,
Oh,
So
that's
far.
actually
I think we just figured out the winner on the podcast.
Chili Millie is fire.
Iowa Riz.
Yo, can we shout out Chili Millie guy? Since
who
he's
said
probably
that?
the winner. Shout out Disc
Strange.
_strange.
So far.
So far, yes. If you weren't
So
picked,
far.
sorry.
Terry Milburr.
I actually
Did
like
they
that.
think you were
Terry Miller.
Terry Milburr is actually the greatest name of all time.
Are they talking about my chest, bro?
Wait, show the camera. You should show it.
No.
Dude, no one on the internet even knows about it, bro. Somehow.
Do you want to announce your recent?
Gannon has a diagnosis.
I have the Marf.
The
Yeah.
Marf.
What is Marf?
The Marfan syndrome, bro.
Yeah.
I'm Marfan,
Yes.
Yeah. So breaking news: Gannon has Marfan syndrome. For anyone that didn't know,
I don't even know what that is.
I've never heard of that.
it's why he's so tall. It's like I don't know. It's something.
Gannon showed his haircut to everyone.
No.
Gannon got shot today.
Yo,
Uh,
do not go to sports clips.
That's it. I'm telling you. You gotta choose.
I feel like Chili Millie feels like the best.
yes.
That's
Well,
fresh.
do you want to put your input? Gannon wants to put his input on the women's trophy for the championship. I will say,
Oh yeah, what you got?
be careful.
What do you mean?
Be careful,
There
bro.
are kids watching.
I'm always careful. What do you? I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's a lighthouse. So, these trophies were a bit controversial. Here's the thing about the trophies is I don't know how you can possibly make that trophy and not think of, you know what I mean? Like how does that even get passed? Like you
Some people
like
don't know what you mean.
like you have to like literally I think it's clay or something like that, like dried clay that's painted. Like you have to make the whole thing, then dry it, and like then you thought that was the best idea. Because I saw other trophies that were good. I saw some other really good trophies for that event, but the winners just got the sussy trophies. That's it.
All right, that was good. That was good. Tame.
So did either of you watch the major this weekend?
I did not.
I kept up with scores a lot, but I did not watch it.
Okay.
Other than highlights, obviously.
I did end up watching it. I don't know how much we want to talk about it.
You go ahead, break it down because I have some opinions, like Henna Blomroos breaking my heart every single tournament. But
Yeah. Yes, so it took place in Wisconsin, and I'm sure anyone that is listening to this already watches disc golf and probably knows that Evelina took the FBO title at this point, making it her 4th major
Spoilers.
victory, which is, I can only think of 2 others that she won. I couldn't think of the third, but regardless, I mean, that's huge. I'm trying to think, like the courses, if anyone did end up watching it, the courses were not like very typical Pro Tour related stuff. There were some very odd, quirky holes. If anyone saw in the first round on the feature card where Paige Pierce threw the like weird sidearm over OB to like try to cut through, like it's basically like this huge, continuously left turning hole. And she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna throw this sidearm through all these trees." And she did, and I think she mostly got through, but then found out that it was OB, and she ended up taking like some super high score on the hole. It was a whole thing. Like she had to re-tee and everything. I don't know. It made for fun coverage, in my opinion. Again, like
crazy
seeing
that-
courses that are new.
crazy that Missy Ann Page +9 after round 1. That was wild to see.
Yeah, Kristen, hearing like the whole pinky toe thing that had happened. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's just like a pinky toe," but it keeps being brought up in a manner that it's like, is this like it seems to be actually affecting her? Anyways.
It just depends on the severity. If she like broke it, obviously it's going to be painful no matter what.
Yeah, tough part of the year to have something like that happen to you right before you go through what is the most important time of the year. What is it, like 3 majors in a 7-week span or something insane for ladies?
Insane.
Wow, that is pretty nuts.
So now is a good time to heat up for anyone that's feeling good right now. I mean, it was cool to see like some different names up there. Like Ben mentioned Henna. I know Haley King was up there. Emily
Cadence
Weatherman was,
Burge.
and yeah, Cadence, who's been just consistently at the top. Emily, who's been having, I think it's like hip or back problems. I don't know, like really unfortunate being, I think she's only like 18 years old. So to like be dealing with those problems, I mean, that sucks.
Did you see Brody posted on his story? The FPL lead card had 24 missed C1X putts.
They put
wild
that-
stat
which is
to put
like-
up, right
Yeah, they
before
put that
lead
on the
card
Pro
goes off
Tour, yeah.
at a major.
That's insane. I was just saying it's insane that they missed 24
Yeah, right.
C1X putts. That's at first I thought it was just Henna. And
Me
she was
too.
somehow
Me
lead
too.
card.
I was like, how is she on lead card if she
that is
missed
the
that many putts?
best worst performance of all time. Then if you miss 24 C1X putts.
Yeah, if she's on lead card with 24 C1X putts, that means she aced 5 times on a different hole, you know?
Well, you could like can't you just three putt, right? Just C1X C1X. Is that
Yeah,
fair?
but like even then, like she would have to be like 8 over or something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying because of the score. I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Who
I thought you were
knows?
saying like it was impossible to miss that many C1X putts, but I get what you're saying because of the score.
No, it's definitely possible for sure. but if she was on lead card and had missed that many, wow, that would be not ideal for sure.
Well, at least for Missy, I don't know if you guys saw that she had posted on her story that her dog passed away, like one of her.
Oh man.
I mean, that was for last week, but obviously, I would say it takes a decent amount of
Yeah,
time. To
definitely
get over
carries
something like that.
over. It's not gonna something she's gonna get over that fast.
Yeah, part
Did
of
she
your daily
tour
life.
with her dog?
Yeah, they have
Dang.
2 dogs, I believe, her and Tom, and losing one of them, obviously never easy. All right, USWDGC. Josh, have you been doing anything to prep for to go back to Discmania Challenge? Have you been doing anything to prep for this? Because I've been watching some Mr. Robbie C content, and I know he's been doing a lot of training. It seems like, whether it's net space work,
networking with people.
yeah, just putting in reps on like the back end, and he's been saying how he's been making a bunch of progress, but really just trying to get more consistent with it. Have you been doing anything like that? Put any thought towards that? Is it more so just like show up and just like bang, 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 like let's see what happens?
I am just showing up. I did not know Robbie C was taking this so seriously. I feel like after talking to Silas and Broad and Robbie C, and I think Alden and Bodanza have played a few rounds together, I feel like everyone's taking it a little bit more serious than I am. And I'm really excited and very grateful for
That's
the
because you
opportunity.
Gannon.
But
Yeah, you and Gannon, I think, meld well then, because I feel like that's kind of the vibe for both of you.
yeah, I'm planning on filming a video, so I don't know. Should be fun. That's what I've been prepping, is my video, not really my play. But I'm always on a journey of constant improvement and trying to get better. So yeah, I've been prepping,
Dude,
for sure.
it's gonna be like 2 Funsie members in one place doing cool things. Should we talk about the Streamline Turbulence?
Dude, I'm excited for that disc.
Someone said what is it? Somethingberg, Fireberg. All right,
The
but first
Fireberg? That's incredible.
Whoa.
interview.
What up?
This is my Dubs partner.
Yo, what prevented you and Ben from getting the dub the other day in
It
doubles?
was Ezra, not me.
I made some crucial mistakes that kind of cost us the win. I did.
Yeah, I
Ben,
played
Were
so
y'all playing?
good.
Immediately throwing his partner under the bus.
It's hard to carry a disc golf bag and a whole nother person.
No, obviously I'm 100 points less than this guy here.
What's
So
your rating actually?
923 right now.
Oh, so you're 120 points.
That's
there we
insane.
go.
Why are you so good?
Not anymore. I'm dropping. I'm washed.
I will say, Ben, I didn't know you dropped to 923. I thought you were in the 930s.
So I haven't played any. I played when we played those flexes in Dallas. Those are my only rounds this year. And one, I was just trying way too many different things with my form that like I don't even do anymore because I'm obsessed. 2, I was playing all those courses blind, other than Harry Meyer, so that's why it kind of just didn't help. But I'm excited. I'm going back literally after Des Moines. I'm going back, and I'm gonna sign up for every tournament, so I'll actually get to see how good I actually am now.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you upset, Ben, that you had to miss Brewster Ridge Open, where Paul Kranz was just shredding on kids?
Yes, dude. Brewster Ridge Open's the best disc golf weekend of the year. I am so upset, but obviously, it's fun here.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for listeners, very visual episode this week.
Gannon has Sullivan Tipton in a headlock. So there you go.
I mean, yeah, just straight tomfoolery shenanigans happening.
That's what it's like 24/7.
Ezra, did you see that you were put on the cool guy disc golf rankings list?
That literally made my day. And so far, it's making my month. That was so much fun.
You beat Silas.
I did. I'm one ahead of Silas, and it's gonna stay that way. So, yeah, I gotta keep up that look, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you winning Des Moines?
Man, that would be awesome. I need to get back out there and win something, stay relevant. So that'd be great.
Yeah, if there was one tournament you were going to take down this year, would it be Des Moines or would it be one of the later ones?
It would be Ledgestone or GMC
Oh,
Or Idlewild.
okay.
Oh, GMC would be
Yeah.
so sick.
or MVP.
So
Oh,
everything
just all of
after
Yeah, just
after Des
clean
Moines.
sweep on these kids.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, after Europe swing,
Oh, okay.
except for Debo.
Okay.
I just play bad there. It's nothing wrong with the
Oh,
course.
okay.
It's just I just stink.
All right, well, sorry guys. I hope all our fans can appreciate this weird, rambunctious episode. That yeah,
I mean, the behind the scenes is cool.
you have to. If you're listening on Spotify, you just have to watch this on
Yeah,
YouTube. Just switch
we highly
over
recommend YouTube for this one. Streamline
and
turbulence.
subscribe. Oh,
Should we come back
Streamline
to that?
Turbulence. I'm
No.
very excited for that disc. I'm very interested.
Here's
Do
my
we-
goal.
What's your goal?
I'm gonna be the first Streamline only sponsored player.
Okay.
Just you watch.
Yeah. What's your
just
favorite?
you wait.
What's your favorite Streamline mold?
Turbulence.
Oh, okay.
Just you wait.
Do we feel like
goal
Turbulence
in
is
life.
actually like something innovative, or does it just seem like?
I don't
classic?
think I don't know. That's part of the reason I'm so excited for it is I
Yeah,
don't
see how
think
it
it's gonna
goes.
be I don't think it's gonna deliver. I think they're gonna be like, oh, it's a Firebird, but then we're gonna get it in our hands and it's just gonna be like, this is
I'm
just a
expecting
T-bird.
To
you
just
know,
fly like a
or
Firebird
Well, yeah, I know there are weird things that come out where you're like, oh, that's
with a
different.
better grip.
But you had like, remember when the Innova Alien came out, and people were like,
Ugh.
what is happening here?
Yeah.
And I feel like some people bought it, and then
Well, that was
I
when
don't even know if
everyone
they
was
make that
trying to
mold
do the
anymore.
new glitch. That's why.
you think
Ye-
so?
like-
It wasn't really a glitch type mold. It was like a stable.
100%. That's in this life. If you are not number one on something cool, then I don't even know where I'm going with this. But there's always going to be copycats that never succeed as much as the first innovation. Is what I mean.
What about
Most-
the range?
Guys, our first piece of merch, that's what's
99% of
going
the
on
time.
it.
No, that's what I'm saying. The range is not as successful as the Berg.
I mean, it's
Bro,
not as
you
successful
cannot
as
say
the
that
Berg.
right now.
I mean, Berg,
Dude,
I'm not
you
saying-
you cannot say that.
I'm not saying it's as successful, but it's been very, very. I know people that bag multiple ranges, but don't.
But
throw
my
the
point
bird.
is, it will never be as. What I'm trying to say is, be innovative, do the thing first, get on the ball, bang. It's not going to be as successful as the Berg ever. Is what I'm saying, because it's the copycat. Just like there's nothing going to be as successful, like the Discmania Spore or what's another glitch copy? Do you guys know?
I mean, there's just all the
Parachute.
various-
He
yeah,
said.
parachute, and
Which is just a glitch, but
literally.
anyways. All right.
Wow.
That was the weirdest experience I've ever had. All right, guys. I guess that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode.
Thanks for listening. If you made it
We'll
this
have
far.
more for you next week. We'll be way more introspective next week. Don't worry.
Yes.
Josh, good
I'm
luck.
going back home next week. I
Good
don't even
luck
know
in
if I
Des
can join.
Moines.
Thank
Bring
you.
home,
Thank
bring
you.
home a potential dub. You and
Dude,
Gannon.
I want that trophy.
Yeah. Until next week, guys. It'll be fun to catch up later. Funsie out.
Funsie.
Funsie.